Falcons fans, what's going on? It's Intergalactic Brew here. One more again. Sorry I'm late. Excuse my absence. Well, no. Then again, don't excuse my absence. I make my videos when I'm good and ready to. And today I'm ready to make my video about this NFC Championship game coming up. First off, before I say anything to the San Francisco 49er fans, let me just say one thing, okay? Y'all are going to realize that in the NFL, it's not all about who puts up the most points or who has the most yards or who gives up the most yards all the time. What it's really about, it's about mental toughness sometimes. It's about which team has the courage and has the heart to fight through all the time. And that's what I tell a lot of these people out here about Atlanta. Okay? We may put ourselves in risky situations, but guess what though? We got one thing that very few NFL teams have over us, and that is we got heart. And we refuse to give up. And that is one of the big things that has got us to this point. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. If you dare question our mental toughness or our heart, we got plenty of it. I'm just letting y'all know that. Now, to all my good people over on the West Coast, San Francisco, y'all are going to have the pleasure to come into the GA.DOME at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on a Sunday afternoon and feel the GA.DOME experience, just like those Seattle Seahawks did last week. Now, of course, this week is the same old storyline. The pundits are, of course, trying to build up the next big team or the team that they think is so dominant and so unbeatable because they hate on the little old Atlanta Falcons from the South. We heard the story plenty of times, and it's the same story, and I'm about getting tired of it. And we always seem to tear that chapter out of the story that everybody seems to build up on us. When are y'all going to realize we do not fear anybody? Okay? We don't fear anyone. Yes, they might be good. They might have skills. They might have talent. But one thing they do not have is fear over us. They don't. And we don't have any fear over them. So, I'm just saying, Niner fans, why are y'all like buying in to what all these pundits and to what all these media people be trying to install in y'all head? Can't y'all make up y'all own mind? Y'all know for y'allself y'all good, right? Y'all know for y'allself y'all got a great team, right? So why are you trying to, gain extra accolades or extra self-esteem from these media people, man? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Niner fans. Them dirty birds, we didn't get our reputation, or we didn't get to where we are right now off of props. Okay? We got it because we earned it. For real. Plain and simple. We didn't get it off props. We ain't never got props. What is props to us? Nothing. We got ours off of diligence, work ethic, confidence, consistency, and courage. That's what we got ours off of, man. We made our own respect. We got our own props. Y'all got to lean on others. See, we don't need no titles. We don't need the Falcons. We don't need no titles of unbeatable team or ferocious defense or nothing like that. We don't need none of those titles because we know we are that within ourselves. And that's all we need. See, y'all, Niner fans, y'all need titles from other people. Y'all need titles from outside forces to solidify what y'all really are. The Falcons, we know we can be ferocious. We know that we can be unstoppable. We know we can be unbeatable. And that's going to prove again Sunday when y'all step into the dome. I'm going to let y'all know that. And see, another thing I don't understand is why everybody thinks that the 49ers already have this game signed, sealed, and delivered and are on their way into the Georgia-Dome. People forget, over the past couple of years, we've had the 49ers number, no pun intended. If I can recall, back in 2009, we came to Candlestick and shut y'all down. Then, y'all came here to the Georgia Dome, ironically, back in 2010. And I'm not going to say we shut y'all down then, because it was a lot closer of a game. Just so happens that the boy, Roddy Rockstar White, was in the right place at the right time, made a good play on Nate Clements, and took the air right out of the San Francisco 49ers fans and players. But hey, that was then and this is now. Y'all have gotten better since then. Y'all got a new coach, and he's done wonders for y'all. He has. And I ain't gonna lie, I respect y'all. I do. It's not no real hate or any animosity between the 49ers as far as I'm concerned. I'm probably one of the only few Falcons fans that feels that way. I don't know about my other people, but I'm talking about me. It's no animosity or no real turmoil between the 49ers. But when it comes down to the NFC Championship, ain't no love over here, man. We trying to get someplace, and y'all are trying to get someplace. Only problem with that is, it can't be 3 teams playing in one Super Bowl. It's only got to be one. And I believe that one team is going to be the team that wears the red, the black, and the white straight out of Atlanta, Georgia, the Atlanta Falcons. That's who I believe that one team is going to be, that's going to get to the Mercedes-Benz Bounty Dome in New Orleans. Now, obviously, y'all believe y'all can get there too. But guess what, though? Y'all got to come to the Georgia Dome in order to get to the Bounty Dome. See, that's the thing. Okay? But anyway, going on. Now, this quarterback of yours, Colin Kaepernick, the guy that seems to be dazzling everybody and their mama all over the world, I'll give credit where credit is due. He's strong. He's big. Hell, he's fast. But guess what, though? He can't run past all 11 men. He can't run past 11 men, I should say. He can run, but he can't run past 11 men out there. He got to get hit at some point. He got to get tackled at some point. And I believe that's what's going to happen in times of this game. He's going to get hit and he's going to get tackled by one of the 11th men, if not more than one of the 11 men for our team that's going to be out on that field. And just like I said about Russell Wilson, even though he had a great game against us, I'm going to say it again about Colin Kaepernick. He ain't played against too many grown men. He been playing with all these kids. He been playing with kids his age. What he's going to face Sunday, what the 49ers, period, are going to face Sunday, they're going to be facing grown men. They ain't going to be facing no men that's going to be playing with them. They're going to be facing men twice their age. And our defenders are going to come out and treat you like some kids. Our offense is going to come out and score on you like some kids. And what I mean by that is, 49ers fans, in case you get tangled up in all that, what I'm saying is, being that you're dealing with a grown man defense like the Atlanta Falcons are, we're going to hit you like men. Being that you're dealing with a grown man offense like the Atlanta Falcons are, we're going to score on you like that. That's what I mean. So, y'all can come up here and say, well, y'all ain't never faced a defensive front like ours. Yes, we have. We faced it last week. Y'all ain't never faced a secondary like ours. Yes, we did. We faced it last week. And guess what happened? We won. And guess what's going to happen this week? We're going to win again. So, yeah. I just thought I'd just bring that to all the 49ers fans' attention. That we've had y'all number the last 2 times we played y'all. No matter how the game turned out, when it was all said and done, it said Atlanta Falcons W in both games. And I bet y'all thinking, okay, well, this is a new year. It's a new team. I understand that. I understand that. But guess what, though? This is a new team, too. It's a new team and a new attitude. See, we are not the same team that you faced in 2010, nor in 2009. And if you don't believe me, just look at this whole entire 2012-13 season. Just look at how the season is played out, man. For real, for real. We're not the same team. So don't think that you're going to come in this dome and you're going to get the same type of attitude that you got from us a couple of years ago. Because it's not going to happen. So I'm just here to tell you. We hungry. But like I said, I got respect for y'all. Y'all got an awesome defense. Y'all got an awesome offense. And y'all got an awesome quarterback. But guess what, though? We're awesome, too. We've got elite caliber receivers. I'm talking about wide receivers. But I mean, receivers as a whole, we have elite caliber there, too. We have elite caliber running backs. We have an elite caliber defense. And last but not least, and most importantly, we have an elite caliber quarterback, which I trust with everything in me, no matter how a game shakes out. And this game will not be a blowout because it's the playoffs. And blowouts rarely happen in the playoffs. But like I said, I'd be shocked if it was. Now, one thing I cannot deny is y'all are going to come and y'all going to try to hurt us. Y'all going to try to give us a physical beating. I know if our receivers get out in open space, I know Deshaun Golston and Dante Whitner are going to be licking their chops to lay us out and possibly take us out the game. But here's the catch, though. One thing that Golston and Whitner do not understand about our receivers is, unlike the rest of the receivers that y'all have hit and have to a certain extent knocked out of a game, our receivers They embrace that. They don't run away from it. They welcome it. You want to put on a hit on Roddy? All right. He's just going to get back up and probably dash on you for a touchdown. Same thing with Julio. You can hit him. And I'm sure he'll welcome that. But after it's over, he's going to get up and he's going to score on you for a touchdown. Now, you getting a hit on Tony Gonzalez, that's going to be a challenge for both of y'all combined. And I'm going to forewarn you about this, Dante Whitner and Deshaun Golston. And I'm going to forewarn the 49ers fans about this. I bet a part of your game plan is to hit us hard enough that we might be taken out of the game. But let me put this on your mind. Aggression can be foolish. That's all I'm going to say. Aggression is good. Aggression is great. It's probably one of the best attributes you can have when it comes to competition or in sports. And physicality is even good. But guess what, though? It can be foolish, too. And I've seen a lot of physical football teams bring that same aggression and bring that same physicality that they bring to every other football game. But they ran into that one team that they tried that on, and it turned out to be one of the most foolish things they've ever done. So all I'm saying, if y'all choose to be physical with us, San Francisco, don't let it be foolish. You better use your physicality and your aggression in the right way. I'm telling you. Foolery, probably one of the most humiliating things you can ever experience. Just saying. Now that's just the one half of the secondary. Now, the cornerbacks, I'm not really too worried about that. Because really, outside of the defensive front and the linebackers that you all have, and the two safeties that y'all have, your corners, really the only thing about them that really excites me, or not even excites me, but the one thing I'll say I am impressed with the corners is they can cover. They have very good coverage skills. Carlos Rogers, one of the best coverage cornerbacks I've seen. And I mean, you know, Terrell Brown, the other corner, he's not bad either. And what's the guy's name? Chris Culliver, he's good too. He's good too. C.J. Spillman, he's good too. Okay. So you know, I'm not too much worried about that because that's really all they can do is cover. I mean, yeah, they have laid some hits on people, but I don't really expect to see too much physicality from the corners. No disrespect, but I'm just saying. But you know what's funny about the San Francisco corners and the Seattle Seahawks corners? They like to man up on guys. And if I'm not mistaken, people were saying that if Seattle manned up on us, that they would shut us down. And from what I saw last week, that didn't work. So again, do not let your physicality be foolish. If you do decide to man up on our receivers, you better make sure you make it count. Because if you don't, two things will happen. Either you will be chasing wind and watching them go in the end zone, or you'll either be eating turf. Because they would have just faked you out that bad and made you miss that tackle. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. And as far as y'all's offense is concerned, Well, that's going to be more of a challenge. But guess what? A lot of people said challenging physical offenses when it came to our defense was going to be hard. And it was, but we ended up triumphing over it anyway. So I don't expect this week to be no different. It may take us a while. I mean, I hope it doesn't, but if it does take us a while, I'm not worried. We'll figure it out. The plan will eventually, come full circle. I know that, but yeah, I mean, because really, if you look at it, outside of Kaepernick, Crabtree, and Randy Moss, and Frank Gore, I'm not really worried about anybody else that y'all bring in. And really, half of the times that Crabtree and Moss, talking about just on the receiver end of things, have had good games and just been able to dash past people, is because those secondaries that they're able to dash by have not been physical enough. If anybody has watched our defense and our secondary this season, we bring the physicality. And I expect that to be displayed against both Moss and Crabtree. And even against Frank Gore. Although Frank Gore, I think, is a much more difficult challenge than Marshawn Lynch, Doug Martin, and any other running back that we face put together. So we're going to bring the pain to Gore, and we'll find a way to stop him. So, yeah. But, yeah, San Fran, that's really all I got to say as far as this goes. So our quarterback is going to put y'all defense on chill, and our defense is going to bring the pain. So just sit back and watch as we go on to New Orleans and win it all. If you got something to say about this video, speak your mind, folks. I'm all ears, and I'm open to your comments and whatever else you have to do. So, with that being said, I'm out of here. Give y'all my full analysis and predictions tomorrow. Nice knowing you, San Fran.